Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know my review is nearly a month late, but that's because I wanted to experience this film with a large range of my friends, and it all paid off. Introducing us to the first film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's fourth phase, this is Kia's Reviews, and this is my review of Black Widow.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks. You're welcome.
Phase 4 has started off very uniquely, having 3 very different shows on Disney+, WandaVision, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki. Now that these shows have concluded, we are finally getting what fans have been asking for years, and that is a Black Widow movie. Being the 24th movie in the MCU so far, it's questionable that Marvel have made a Black Widow movie so late. Anyone that's seen Avengers Endgame knows her fate, so for this movie to be set years before Endgame but after Captain America Civil War, unfortunately the stakes aren't there whatsoever. The existence of Endgame undermines Black Widow's stakes. That's why I believe that this movie should have been made before Endgame and maybe instead of the Captain Marvel movie. I have to give props to the two standouts in the movie, and that is to David Harbour and Florence Pugh, newcomers to the MCU. David Harbour, who you might recognise as Hopper from Stranger Things, plays Red Guardian, and he is hilarious. He definitely remains on the audience's minds once the movie is finished. However, one of my favourite actresses of all time, Florence Pugh, who you might have seen in last year's adaptation of Little Women, plays Yelena Belova, the next Black Widow in the comics. She's able to keep up beautifully with the wonderfully choreographed fight scenes. Her character is hilarious, but there's also a sweetness to Yelena, and I truly enjoyed watching Pugh on screen. So much so that she's become my favourite character of the entire MCU.
Go to the upper level. Move your ass, super soldier.
Scarlett Johansson's ninth and final performance as Black Widow perfectly explains what happened to her character in between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. This is quite simply my favourite performance of hers in the MCU because she made a lot of scenes quite touching and emotional. Even though I may not have shed a tear, I still enjoyed everything she had to offer before signing off on the role. The action sequences were incredible and definitely a lot of fun, as is expected with Marvel's movies. However, Black Widow has a lot of wasted potential, specifically with its famous villain Taskmaster. Taskmaster's role in the film unfortunately was quite minimal, as the character only appeared at the beginning of the film and at the end. The reveal of who Taskmaster was both a good thing and a bad thing. As a standalone movie, the way the identity was revealed fits so perfectly and came as a genuine shock. However, within the expansive MCU, the reveal was quite a letdown due to the potential of what could have been done with the character. To avoid spoilers, I won't elaborate any further.
So here's what's gonna happen.
Okay, reunion then, huh? And, I want to say something right off the bat. You haven't aged a day, huh? You're just as beautiful and as supple as the day they staged our marriage.
You got fat, but still good.
Depending on how you view Black Widow, whether it's as an MCU movie or as a standalone movie, you'll get a different experience. For a movie to be in such an expansive universe, I really didn't mind Black Widow that much. However, if you watched it as a standalone film, I really enjoyed what it had to offer. It may not be one of Marvel's best, but it was definitely unique to any other installment in the MCU to date. Florence Pugh and David Harbour are the highlights of the entire movie, and I hope that they both have a frequent role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's future, so I'll give Black Widow a nice 7 out of 10. Thank you all so much for watching. Have you seen Black Widow? Let me know below. As always, be sure to have a look at my first album review of Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever record, and my previous movie review of Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. This has been Kiers Reviews, signing off for now.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.